I'm Chris Nowicki.
And I'm Jadyn. Welcome to Srtv.
One of our very own Saint Rose alumni returned this past weekend. Jimmy Fallon, host of The Tonight Show and SNL alum, returned to campus to visit his alma mater. Fallon performed an impromptu monologue at the Nate Bargatze show in MVP Arena. Fallon made jokes about his time spent at Saint Rose and poked fun at himself and the school.
My school, if you haven't heard, is going out of business. They're going out of business. Well, St. Rose will be no more. They're going out of business. In a few years, I'm going to tell my friend, where'd you go to school? I go, you know that Spirit Halloween? But I'm a doctor no more. My school doesn't exist. I have a fake degree from a school that doesn't exist. What the hell is going on?
In 2009, Saint Rose awarded Fallon a bachelor's degree in communications as well as a doctorate of humane letters. It is an honorary degree awarded to those who have distinguished themselves through humanitarian and philanthropic contributions to society. His degrees are still displayed on the set of The Tonight Show. Even with the jokes, Fallon shared some fond memories of his time at the school.
To campus today. I went down. I went walking around. I looked at it. I loved it. I got my start there. St. Joe's Auditorium. I used to go with my buddy Frank Gentile, and we used to write in their laundry room and work on the set. And I said, "Can I do a show for you guys?" And St. Rose was like, "Yeah." And so I really did get my start here in Albany, and I loved it so much.
Celebrate International Women's Month this month, the celebration representing all of women's achievements, efforts, and contributions to history. International Women's Day was celebrated this past Friday. Students at Saint Rose planted flowers with the Student Association in honor of International Women's Month, as well as their success on March 13th on the campus green. Now here's Lucy Burns with the weather.
Hi, I'm Lucy Burns with the weather for the coming week. On Thursday and Friday, you can expect warmer temperatures than what we've had, with a high of 62 degrees on Thursday. The temp could get up to 53 on Friday, but this comes with overcast skies and a 90% chance of rain. Cloudy skies are expected all day Saturday, and the strong winds we've been having should die down until Sunday, where they pick back up again at 14 miles per hour. The temp goes down on Monday with a high of 47 and a chance of showers, but you can forget your umbrella the rest of the week, as it looks partly cloudy Tuesday through Friday. The temps will be in the 40s and 50s, with strong winds returning at 10 to 15 miles per hour throughout the week. Back to you, Chris.
UAlbany will be providing pie and information at the School of Education Informational Pie Day event on March 14th. Education majors are encouraged to go and learn more about available options. The event will take place on UAlbany campus in the Pathways into the Education Center in Catskill 101 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. A race for rubber duckies will begin on March 26th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the EAC Lounge. Find a rubber ducky and win a prize. The Saint Rose Golden Knights have been busy the past several days. Here with the sports roundup is Louis Dow.
The women's basketball team's success story continues as they were voted into the NCAA tournament despite a quarterfinals loss to Southern Connecticut State University. The Golden Knights, led by head coach Will Brown, clinched the third seed in the East region. Brown, the architect behind the #1 defense in the country, was named NE10 Coach of the Year. Brown was a longtime men's coach at UAlbany prior to coming here this past fall. Athletes Peyton Graber and Madison Mahoney made all-star teams while Nia McDonald-Perry appeared in the all-defensive team. The team defied preseason polls that predicted they would rank 11th out of 12 teams in the conference. Instead, they looked to capture the program's first win at the tournament in 24 years. They will face Damon Friday at 12 p.m. at Bentley. The men's basketball team ended their season in a first-round playoff exit against Assumption University on March 1st. Golden Knights' Trey Boyd III and Christian Pierre-Louis were both named to the NE10 All-Rookie team. Lacrosse is back in full effect, and grad student Cam Smith has been nothing short of spectacular. The 5'10" attacker from Massachusetts eclipsed the all-time scoring record at the school in the team's contest against Robert Wesleyan. His third goal of the match put him past Carter Bedore's 112 goals. With no signs of slowing down anytime soon, look for Cam to extend on a record that will stand in the school's history books forever. The team currently possesses a 3-3 record and looks to get a win at Pace on March 16th. Women's lacrosse started their season off in record fashion with a blowout 24-1 win versus Felician. The 24 goals set a new score record, 4 goals in a game. Caddy McPeak's 8 goals also set a new goal-scoring record for the school, while Lauren Pendergast's 3 goals and 7 assists also beat the previous points record in a game. A loss versus Malloy puts the Golden Knights at an even 1-1 record as they look to get back on winning terms at Southern Connecticut on March 19th. Now let's take it to the Diamond as the baseball team's North Carolina trip proved to be one of ups and downs. The team finished with a 2-2 record that saw them drop 1 to Adelphi. They came back with a vengeance in their encounter with St. Anselm, and they split their 2 Sunday matchups with Dieuville. Look out for the team's home opener Saturday starting at 12 noon against American International. The softball team's Florida trip ended on a great note as they were able to come out victorious in their last 2 games. They took down Glenville State 2-1 and proceeded to convincingly beat Salem 8-0 to round off the weekend. The Golden Knights will be back on the road March 15th for a doubleheader with Golden Beacon. I'm Louis Daou, and that was your sports stand-up for the week.
Ariana Grande just released her new album Eternal Sunshine on March 8th of this month. There are 13 songs within the album, with 1 song featuring her grandmother Nona. The 96th annual awards ceremony for the Oscars aired this past weekend with some memorable moments. With Oppenheimer winning Best Picture, Ryan Gosling performing his hit song I'm Just Ken, and John Cena showing up naked on stage, the event was a hit.
Both Imaginary and Kung Fu Panda 4 were released into theaters on March 8th of this month. If you are interested in watching either of these, Regal Cinemas will be showing both movies. Here with a dope look at the hit Stars series, BMF, our partner in crime, Amir Galban.
BMF is a fascinating and suspenseful series that premiered its first season in September 2021. The events of BMF are based on the real-life exploits of the Flannery brothers as they built their drug empire. Executive producer and rapper Curtis 50 Cent Jackson has ties with Big Meech and communicated with him through prison about the rise and fall of the Black Mafia family. Demetrius Jr., also known as Lil Meech, grew up with the fancy cars and million-dollar homes that go along with a celebrity lifestyle. His upbringing made him an inspired choice to play his father in the series. The series looks at the early life of the brothers, growing up in violent 1980s Detroit before Meech and Terry created their empire. The audience gets an unvarnished view of Meech and Terry's life. A constant theme throughout the series is a belief in family and loyalty as the keys to their success. BMF explores the complex relationships with the brothers' mother Lucille, played by Michaela White, and father Charles, played by Russell Hornsby. The series is told with heart and humor as they pursue their version of the American dream. The first season shows us how Meech is fully invested in the streets and dedicated to his old crew, what was known as the 50 Boys before BMF. Terry, on the other hand, had 1 foot in and 1 foot out, with half of his focus on school. Season 2 of BMF shows the start of the expansion of one of the biggest drug trafficking and money laundering hubs starting in their hometown. Meech and Terry expanded to Atlanta and cemented connections with other powerful figures in the drug world. Meech and Terry's early success comes from forging reliable partnerships. One example is the alliance with Goldie, played by Oscar-winning Monique as an Atlanta strip club owner. She plays a major role in helping Meech lay the foundation for his expansion. Season 3 is airing now with 2 episodes out. Each season introduces and reintroduces iconic celebrities such as Eminem, Snoop Dogg, DC Young Fly, and Lala Anthony, to name a few. It shows how influential BMF became, attracting ball players and celebrities into the orbit of their dangerous and glamorous lifestyle. The series has garnered enough support from viewers from Season 4 to be announced even before Season 3 began. Season 3 explores BMF in the 1990s, finding Meech in Atlanta and Terry in Detroit as they solidify a multi-city enterprise. On the family side, Lucille worries for the safety of her sons and contemplates divorcing Charles for cheating. Terry's girl Marquisha, played by Lala Anthony, was just targeted in a drive-by and is hospitalized, as Terry struggles to keep up with his own family with 2 kids. In Atlanta, Meech meets Rodney Green, played by Neo, and Stax, played by 2 Chainz, who are allies. So far in the 2 episodes, Meech has been sending and receiving product, while the competition from the South, known as the Miami Killers, tell Meech he's not welcome here. And then there's the Red Dogs, an infamous police unit made to eliminate drug dealers with brutality. We're learning about Meech's new challenges right alongside him and anticipate more sudden bursts of violence and strategic thinking. In the last episode, Terry meets Meech down in Atlanta to discuss their route to build a nationwide network using Atlanta's highways. Meech and Terry set the standard for loyalty and respect amongst a large crew while making volatile decisions in a dangerous game. They made it their game. The 3rd episode airs on March 14th at midnight on Starz.